Tareq Salahi, you're running for governor of Virginia, and this is also being taped for a show. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, that's right. This is my kickoff today. This is Crash the Candidates Barbecue, and we're really excited. We have a great RSVP advanced list, and a lot of friends coming, and supporters, and a lot of people that are curious too. That they haven't decided what they're going to do, and we've got 16 months ahead of us. So we're kicking it off here at my home here in Warren County, in Front Royal, Virginia, and it's a beautiful day, and we thought this was the best way to have a nice down-to-earth barbecue here at my home.
This is sort of the kickoff of the show. When's the show supposed to air?
Yeah, this is actually also the kickoff. We're filming today for the show, In It to Win It, and a chance for people to hear about my platforms and see how serious I am about running for governor for Virginia. It's going to air after the elections, and it's something that you just have to watch to see what happens and see when it does come out, but it will air after the elections.
Is it sold? I mean, do you know what network or how that's working?
Well, I can't talk about, I'm under a non-disclosure. I can't talk about details about that and its home, but it's an exciting time, and it's a full production.
When are we going to see more about your campaign specifics?
You're going to start hearing it today. Today, I'm going to deliver a speech, and you're going to hear about some of my platforms and some of the issues and why I got into this, and more detail, and things that people just don't know about me. They don't know that I was in politics, that I authored legislation in Virginia, that I helped Virginia Ag and Virginia Tourism, that I've been appointed by 3 governors. Things that people just don't know. So you're going to hear more from me today, when I do speak and talking about some of the issues, and launching the campaign today.
Now you have adopted the Crash the Vote moniker for the campaign. You've shifted from Thanksgiving of 2009, when you didn't particularly like the term crash, and now you're using it tongue-in-cheek for the campaign and for this event. So yeah, how has that shifted?
You've got to really embrace the things that most folks either think is funny, or they think that there's a lot more to it. They you really can't sneak into the most well-guarded institution in the United States, if not the world. So there's a lot more to that story that most people didn't know about.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and so yeah, we're writing that a little bit, and on the other side of it, I want people to crash the party lines, and that's why I'm crashing the vote. So if you're a Democrat, you're not sure. If you're a Republican, you're not sure. I want you to, look at me as the candidate. Just don't look at the Republican or the Democratic Party. Crash the party lines. A lot of folks in Virginia are tired of the same old rhetoric. They're tired of the same old politics. And you've got folks, down in Richmond that have been doing the same thing for 20, 25 years. There's been no change. So, it is an unconventional style campaign, and, a lot of successful governors have done that in the past. Jesse Ventura did that, of course. And so, I'm really excited about the whole crash the vote, crash the party line strategy. And it's working. It's working. A lot of people are enjoying it.
Last question. You've been down the reality show before, that road, and I was in one, and it's a strange experience for someone who, and you get used to it, I guess.
Yeah.
What about the other folks, like Andrea and others? This is their first. I know I joked with her. I said, this is a whole different thing. Are you ready for this? How are they coping with this whole concept?
Yeah, it's obviously for me, I'm seasoned in this and done it a few times, but on my staff, this is new for them. They haven't done this. For example, one of my managers, worked at the White House under President Reagan. Of course, there's a lot of press there, but there's never, she hasn't worked in a television show concept yet. So this is new, and it's a learning curve for some of the staff. But the other side of it, I just told everyone, just be yourself. Here's the first real chance that viewers in television will actually see the real us and the real campaign without any dramatic effects being added. So this is a great chance for them to really discover not just who I am, but who the whole campaign is, because they're part of the campaign.
Last question. You and Michaela have settled. Is that all in the past?
It's in the past.
Any hard feelings for Neil Sean?
You got to rise above it. You got to keep your head up, and you got to just be positive. You got to wish her the best, and just move on. And life moves on, and I'm focused, excited about In It to Win It, the new TV show, and the campaign. You know, the campaign came first, and a lot of people may not, you know, realize that, but the campaign started first, and then it was later when the film director, you know, came and said, oh, you know, we want to get this all on film, you know, the real you, to find out who you really are and what really happens in a campaign, especially, you know, for a statewide position like governor, you know. So it's exciting, you know. A lot of folks will get a chance to see behind the scenes what it takes to, you know, to be a candidate and what it takes, you know, all the ups and downs that we're going to go through, you know.
You excited?
Yeah. I'm really excited. I mean, I'm thrilled. It's a, you know, it's a new life for me. Everything's starting fresh, and I'm really thrilled to be doing this.
And on a Wednesday in early November, what percent you gonna? The next day, what percent you gonna have? What's your
This
prediction?
November or next November?
Or next?
Well, now I saw a report that came out today. I'm at 28%. That's what the polls are showing. That's great. That's great.
What poll?
It was on. I saw that on a CBS website.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was just today. So, so you know, if I've got 28% now, let's assume Terry McAuliffe, he's a Democratic nominee. Let's say he gets 30. Let's say Cuccinelli gets 30. Like, we're all going to be on the ballot. Guess what's going to happen? What's going to happen is who gets the younger vote. We've got kids here from UVA, James Madison, George Mason. We've got a lot of young people from different universities from all over Virginia that are coming up here to the barbecue.
You're running for the Republican nomination.
I am running for the Republican nomination.
Are you either way going to be on the ballot in November?
Either way, I'm going to be on the ballot. Either way. Okay. I'm in it to win it, so I'm going to be on the ballot no matter what. Either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.